It's time to rev up your engines and buckle up for a wild ride through the latest and greatest concepts in the world of vehicles. From bikes that look like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie to cars that would make even James Bond jealous. Several mind-blowing fly machines are also included in the list. Have you heard of the new Peugeot Inception concept? It's a sick electric car that's supposed to be the future of the brand. It's got a dope new design inside and out with this hyper-square control system that uses steer-by-wire technology, and the next-gen Peugeot i cockpit. The Inception concept is supposed to set the tone for Peugeot's future cars, and they're planning on bringing most of its features to their production cars by 2025. The design language is more streamlined and minimalistic, with a new light signature that merges with the front grille to make one smooth object that houses the sensors. One of the coolest things about the Inception concept is the tech bar that runs horizontally through the door layer. It uses artificial intelligence to recognize the driver and set up their preferred settings for seat posture, temperature, driving mode, and multimedia preferences. It also displays the battery charge level and has a bunch of sensors and radars, making the bodywork super smooth. Don't ask me how to sit on those seats. I don't know, I haven't tried. This electric car is powered by a 100 kilowatt-hour battery and can go up to 497 miles on a single charge. It's got two electric motors that produce almost 680 horsepower, so it can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. Plus, it's got 800-volt technology that lets you add almost 100 miles of range in just 5 minutes. And it can charge wirelessly too. So yeah, it's pretty damn impressive. Humans and cars are a special kind of emotional relationship, and it's getting deeper. The BMW i Vision Dee adapts to the driver's habits and suggests destinations to navigate to or entertainment programs and provides information, news, calendar entries, or social media posts. Wait a minute, has the car just changed color? Yep, it's the world's first full-color version of the e-ink technology. The BMW i Vision Dee is able to display up to 32 different colors. But let's get back to the tech part. As soon as you settle in the driver's seat, you enter a new world. This is achieved first and foremost by the BMW Mixed Reality Slider and the advanced BMW head-up display. The slider displays content in 5 different levels, ranging from analog to driving-related information to the contents of the communication systems to augmented reality projection right up into entry into virtual worlds. The Vision vehicle is emotionally intelligent, it interacts with its environment, the vehicle uses its numerous sensors to register the identity and position of the person and reacts when they approach. Headlights and the closed BMW kidney grille form a uniform surface that stages a multimedia welcoming scenario of light, graphics, and sounds, including 9 different facial expressions. It has many emotions ranging from joy and approval to amazement. Let's add some passion and exclusivity to this car set. My mouth is watering as I look at the new hypercar Carmen Boulogne. Only 5 of these stunning cars will be made, and you'll need more than $1.5 million to get your hands on one. But let's talk specs, because this car is a monster. It can hit a top speed of 180 miles per hour and go from 0 to 60 in under 2.6 seconds. And when fully charged, it can travel about 250 miles. That's some serious range right there. The car's built on a carbon fiber monocoque chassis, and it's 100% electric. The bodywork is made of carbon fiber that's left unpainted and has a slick gloss finish. It also boasts some sweet copper-colored accents on the front grille, wing edging, window surrounds, side sills, mirrors, and logos. The 20-inch wheels are black with copper touches that really make them pop. And who said these cars won't withstand snow? Screw you! It's time to check out the new Mercedes-Benz Vision EQXX concept car. It's a total showcase car of sick achievements in aerodynamics, battery tech, and composite materials. On a single charge, this electric sedan can drive about 620 miles. The battery's about 30% lighter than the EQS, even though it's got about the same capacity. Now, let's take a closer look. As I've just said, the aerodynamics of this car is taken to a whole new level, and now it's got a record coefficient of air resistance, only 0.17. The Vision EQXX has a 900-volt battery with a passive thermoregulation system that provides a power reserve of 620 miles. The car also has 117 solar cells built into the roof, which can give an additional 15 miles on a clear day. Gosh, I can't take my eyes off that beauty. Let's be real. There just aren't many flying electric boats in the world, but even if there were, the Candela C-8 would undoubtedly be at the top of the list for premium models. Now let me give you a quick overview of the Candela. It's a top-notch electric boat that's super energy efficient. How's that possible? By using hydrofoils that let the boat fly, which means it needs a smaller battery to go further than other electric boats. Let's talk about tech. The C-8 uses Candela's new C-Pod motor, which is an engineering marvel. It has a pair of electric motors that power 2 propellers and deliver a total of 50 kilowatts of power. And get this, it's underwater, which makes it super quiet. The C-8 also has an enclosed cabin that's big enough for 2 adults to sleep in or 4 people to hang out in comfortably. Plus, it's got advanced technology like route following and autonomous flying modes. Kind of like Tesla Autopilot, but for a boat that can fly. What's even cooler is that Candela designs both the hardware and control software, so even if you don't have any professional boating experience, you'll be flying the C-8 like a pro within 2 minutes of leaving the dock. Heavy-duty construction machinery producer Caterpillar has built an electric version of their ginormous 2650 horsepower mining truck, which is seriously impressive. It's called the 793 Electric, and it's aimed at helping the mining industry be more environmentally friendly. This thing is a beast with its huge size and electric power. It's so advanced that it may work autonomously. Yeah, you heard me right. You can sit back and let this baby do all the work thanks to its built-in lidar, radars, and cams. But don't worry, there are 2 joysticks just in case you need to take control, even when the truck works 1,750 miles away from you. And let's talk about performance. There was a live demonstration in Arizona on a 4.3-mile course. The truck was fully loaded and achieved a top speed of 37 miles per hour, which is seriously impressive. It even drove half a mile up a 10% grade at 7.5 miles per hour and went down a 10% grade while capturing the energy that would normally be lost to heat and regenerating that energy to the battery. Overall, this electric mining truck is a game changer for the industry and shows that sustainable operations are possible. Based in Finland, Verge Motorcycles is ramping up to start production of one of the most unique bikes to hit the market. It's called the TS. It's a superbike and it's got a design that's out of this world, with specs that make other bikes, whether they're gas or electric, super jealous. So what's the deal with this bike? Well, it's got a hubless rear wheel, which is just nuts. The electric motor's located in the wheel rim, so there's no need for a belt or chain drive. And that means there's more room in the frame for a bigger battery pack. Verge claims this baby can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds, has a top speed of 125 miles per hour, and boasts an insane 885 foot-pounds of torque. That's like something out of a superhero movie. The range is pretty impressive too, with 124 miles on the highway and 186 miles in the city. And charging is a breeze, with just 4 hours using the onboard unit or 50 minutes with a fast charger. Overall, the Verge TS is one of the coolest superbikes out there, and it's made for riders who want a seriously unique ride. Here's another bike worth checking out. Davinci DC100 is one of the baddest machines out there when it comes to bikes with a capacity of up to 60 cubic inches. And it's powered solely by a battery and an electric motor. It may not roar like a traditional motorcycle, but it sure can evoke just as much emotion. This electric bike packs a serious punch with 134 horsepower and a whopping 850 newton meters of torque. That means it can hit 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds and has a max speed of 125 miles per hour. The battery gives it a range of 249 miles, plus it only takes 30 minutes to fully charge up with a quick DC charger. But that's not all. The Davinci DC100 is seriously high-tech. You can monitor all the data in the app on your phone, and all that data helps optimize the bike's performance in any condition. We've got electric bikes, electric motorcycles, electric trucks, and electric sedans. But this world's missing an electric pickup, and Ram has filled that gap. The concept looks super slick, with a stretched wheelbase and a slick windshield that's swept back. The front end has a blacked-out look with an illuminated Ram badge and some sweet LED headlights with a tuning fork design. There's also a beefy skid plate hiding some tow hooks in the taillights, and Ram badge on the tailgate are also made up of LEDs. You've also got a powered front, charge port, flush door handles, side steps, and a rear step. But wait, there's more. The tailgate can open outwards like barn doors to extend the bed. And the interior is loaded with tech. You've got a 360-degree camera system, an AI-powered voice-activated assistant, and augmented reality in the head-up display. The steering wheel even has small screens built in, and the glass roof has electrochromatic panels that can adjust their opacity. The 1500 Revolutionary also has a shadow mode where the truck autonomously follows the driver, making short trips around a job site a breeze. And if that's not enough, there are different cabin modes that allow you to adjust seating positions, ambient lighting, window opacity, suspension, and more with just one button press. Lightyear Zero reinvents the wheel when it comes to energy consumption, range capability, and charging. It's built like no other electric car, charging on the go and gaining up to 45 miles of range per day from the sun alone. The optimized solar roof and holistic design mean that the car can drive for weeks, even months without charging. In cloudy climates, based on the average commute of around 22 miles per day, you can drive for up to 2 months before you need to think about charging. In sunnier countries, that could be up to 7 months. And with this tech, you can charge up anywhere in the world. Just plug it into any power outlet. Even with a basic home socket, Lightyear Zero can still charge 20 miles of range per hour. Well, but what if I want, let's say, an off-road weekend? No worries, with 125 gallons of trunk space and ground clearance of 7.2 inches, this ride's perfect for exploring off-road and finding those hidden gems. Here's another model worth mentioning. It looks more like a golf cart, though. Anyway, Squad's a solar electric city car that seats 2 people and charges both via the sun and via the battery. It can charge up to 19 miles via its rooftop solar panel and 62 miles via its 4 battery packs. The fastest it can go is 28 miles per hour. Because of its classification as a low-speed vehicle, drivers don't need a license to operate it in most countries. It's only 6.6 feet long, so 3 of the vehicles can fit into the average parking space. It can comfortably fit a laptop on its dashboard and has a storage area in the back that can be extended by folding in the passenger seat. A ghost is driving a car? Not quite. The Waymo Jaguar I-Pace is a self-driving car that uses advanced technology to navigate city streets. Equipped with lidar, cams, and radars, this car can scan up to 3 football fields in any direction and detect sounds from emergency vehicles. Its AI system processes this data and calculates the safest and most efficient route in real time, while also learning from new scenarios to improve its decision-making capabilities. The technology behind this autonomous vehicle is truly impressive. The system can predict the future behavior of other agents in the scene and respond accordingly, making it a reliable and safe way to get around. It's clear that self-driving cars like this will play a significant role in the future of transportation, offering a safe and convenient option for people to get around. What's so special about Lucid Air? It looks pretty much just like any other top-notch car. The truth is, the Grand Touring Performance model can go from 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds, or it can cruise for 516 miles before needing a charge, which is more than any other electric car out there. The new Sapphire model is even faster, with a claimed 0 to 60 time of under 2 seconds. The Lucid Air looks great on the outside and has plenty of room inside. Also, most of the car's controls are on display screens throughout the cabin, which is a reminder that this company comes from Silicon Valley. The software interface is still a work in progress, but overall, the Lucid Air is definitely worth checking out. If you're into luxury cars with all the latest tech, then you gotta check out the Mercedes-Benz EQS. This electric car is packed with cool features like Hyperscreen touchscreen, which is huge, fingerprint-based driver profiles, and 6 USB-C ports. Plus, the interior is super spacious and decked out with fancy materials, comfy headrest pillows, massage functions, and even neck and shoulder heating. Yeah, this guy has just closed the door with a gesture. Under the hood, the car has a total output of 516 horsepower and 611 pound-feet of torque, and it can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.7 seconds. The lithium-ion battery pack has a capacity of 107.8 kilowatt-hours, which gives you about 340 miles of range. And if you need to charge it up, you can do it in about 11 hours and 15 minutes using a 240-volt charger, or get up to 70% charge in just 35 minutes with a DC fast charger. All in all, the Mercedes-Benz EQS is definitely a car to consider if you want the best of the best in luxury and tech. BMW has launched the i7, its flagship luxury sedan powered solely by electricity. Developed in conjunction with the next-gen 7 Series, the i7 offers the same level of luxury as the gasoline-powered model, but with 2 electric motors and battery pack. The xDrive 60 version offers all-wheel drive, an estimated 300 miles of range, and a 101 kilowatt-hour battery pack capable of adding 80 miles of driving range in just 10 minutes on a DC fast charging connection. The i7 styling is more conservative, with a distinctive front-end design featuring unusually large grille intakes and split-element headlamps. The car's interior is spacious, luxurious, and upscale, with fine materials lining every square inch of the cabin. Buyers who opt for the Executive Lounge package can enjoy power-adjustable reclining seats, a wireless smartphone charging pad, and extra plush headrests for rear seat passengers, and even an enormous theater screen for rear passengers. The i7 also comes with a host of technology features and is surprisingly agile for a large sedan, with brisk acceleration and a smooth, hushed ride. Electric bikes have been around for a while, but OKAI's EB50 has something unique to offer. This e-bike has a 1,000-watt motor, can go up to 20 miles per hour, which is considered a Class 2 e-bike in the US. This means it's limited to a top speed of 20 miles per hour, and its motor's actually rated at 750 watts to comply with the rules. But here's the exciting part. There's a new update for the OKAI app that pairs with the bike, and it lets you unlock the top speed to a higher 28 miles per hour. Some users are even getting speeds of up to 31 miles per hour with a fully charged battery. The update also lets you hit the new high speed on throttle-only operation, so you don't have to pedal to go above 20 miles per hour. On top of all that, the OKAI app is pretty sweet. You can use it to adjust the bike's performance with over-the-air updates. The EB50 also comes with an NFC-enabled keycard to lock and unlock the e-bike, or you can just use the app over Bluetooth to avoid carrying a keycard. That strange-looking suitcase is called Tatamel bike, and it's actually a versatile electric bike that can transform into a personal transportation device with dual suspension and 10-inch tires. It weighs 110 pounds and can go up to 25 miles per hour for around 18 miles. But it's not just a bike. It's like an electric multi-tool that can transform into a little desk when needed. The side panels are customizable, and you can choose different materials like wood or leather. The bike's also a power source that can charge any device with a USB-C port, and it only takes 3 hours to fully charge when plugged into any wall outlet. You can increase the battery size for more power, but that'll make it heavier. Ikoma, the company that produces the bike, has plans to add attachable solar panels to turn it into a power station in case of blackouts or disasters. How cool would that be? Another car that changes its color? Yup, the ID.7 is Volkswagen's new mid-size electric sedan that's expected to hit the market in 2024. Based on the ID.Aero concept, it's designed to be sleek and aerodynamic while offering both front and all-wheel drive electric powertrains. Its driving range is more than 275 miles per charge. The sedan comes standard with a large 15-inch infotainment touchscreen and a head-up display capable of projecting navigation instructions and key vehicle info. But yes, this car is mostly about the color. VW says it has at least 40 layers, with a mix of conductive and insulating layers among those. The paint's separated into 22 areas, and all but the top layer is electrified, creating illuminated sections that can even be synced up to music. The company also incorporated QR codes into the design, directing people who scan them to a VW website. Sony and Honda have joined forces to create a new electric car brand called Afeela. The brand aims to position itself as a mobility and tech company and plans to bring its concept to market in 2025. The manufacturers aren't giving too many tech details. What I do know is it'll have all-wheel drive and it'll have 2 electric motors. The car will be 16 feet in length and almost 6.5 feet wide. The 21-inch wheels come with cool aerodynamic hubcaps. Unfortunately, there's no word yet on battery capacity or range. The Afeela interior features a front panel cut like previous Sony prototypes, with plenty of screens including outer displays for the side cameras and a pair of tablets in the back for rear passengers. The multimedia system comes with 5G connectivity and over-the-air software updates. The Afeela is packed with 45 sensors, cameras, and other high-tech features. It's designed to meet Level 3 autonomy, and data is processed by a Qualcomm processor capable of performing 800 trillion operations per second. That car reminds me of something. DeLorean DMC-12, Is that you? You're right. That's the new DeLorean Alpha 5, which is a total departure from the iconic DeLorean DMC-12. The only things that connect the two are the gull wing doors, classic rear louvers, and 3-layered taillights. The Alpha 5 is supposed to have a range of 300 miles, go from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, and hit a top speed of about 155 miles per hour. Pretty impressive. They're only making 88 of them though, so if you want one, you better act fast. Check out the super cool and modern Lilium Jet. This luxury 7-seater is perfect for a comfortable ride with one pilot and room for 6 passengers in the cabin. Lilium Jet is expected to reach some amazing heights with a cruise speed of 175 miles per hour and a range of 155 plus miles at a cruise altitude of 10,000 feet. With 36 ducted electric vectored thrust fans on the canard wings, this plane is designed for maximum efficiency. The fans are super quiet due to their electric ducted nature and acoustic liners that help capture and dissipate noise before it gets too loud. The wings have ailerons to help further increase the efficiency, while the cabin windows are larger than usual to give you a better view. The landing gear is a fixed tricycle-wheeled landing gear, and there are tons of safety features like distributed electric propulsion and redundant systems. Here's another fly vehicle worth your attention. Aska is an autonomous on-demand hybrid electric VTOL and STOL 4-passenger aircraft that can be used as a roadable vehicle. It has a cruise speed of 150 miles per hour in the air and a top speed of 70 miles per hour on the ground. The range of the aircraft in the air is 250 miles. The fly vehicle has 6 electric propellers and 6 electric motors mounted on foldable canard wings. The large rear wing is optimized for gliding, smooth landings, and efficient energy consumption.